If you enjoy videos like this, subscribe to the channel before the video starts. The timid human, Alex, lived alone in a tiny, messy apartment on the edge of the space station. He was quiet, shy, and not very good at taking risks. Cooking was the one thing he hated the most. Every time he tried to make even a simple meal, something went wrong. The stove would spark, smoke would fill the room, and he would end up eating cold noodles. One day, Alex saw a strange advertisement blinking on his screen. Massive alien cook, available, will change your life. He hesitated. Hiring a massive alien cook sounded dangerous. But Alex was tired of burnt food and instant noodles. He clicked hire. A few hours later, the door of his apartment shook with a loud knock. When Alex opened it, he could hardly believe his eyes. Standing there was a massive alien cook, taller than two humans stacked together. Her skin shimmered in shades of blue and green, her eyes glowed softly, and she carried strange cooking tools that floated around her like tiny satellites. Alex's heart raced. "Ooh, hello," he said timidly. The alien cook only smiled and pointed at the kitchen. She didn't speak his language. Her gestures were strange but confident. She seemed to know exactly what to do. Even though Alex had no idea how she could cook anything for him, he watched in shock as she started. First, she waved her glowing spatula in the air, and a pan floated from the shelf to the stove. Then, with a flick of her long, slender fingers, ingredients flew around the kitchen. Carrots chopped themselves, water poured perfectly into a pot, and dough kneaded itself. Alex jumped back, nearly tripping over a floating spoon. "What? How?" he stammered. The alien cook ignored him. She worked quickly and silently. The kitchen became alive with colors, smells, and strange sounds. Tiny lights danced above the food, and the aroma was unlike anything Alex had ever smelled. He felt both terrified and curious. After a few minutes, the alien cook placed a steaming dish in front of him. It looked unusual. The colors were bright, almost glowing, and the shape was strange. Alex hesitated. He picked up his fork, trembling. He took a bite. Immediately, his eyes widened. The taste was amazing, sweet, spicy, and completely new. It was as if every bite was unlocking a new flavor in his mind. Alex had never tasted anything like it. He swallowed hard, trying to understand what just happened. The alien cook watched silently, her glowing eyes fixed on him. Alex realized something. This was not just cooking. This was something else, something powerful. He backed away slowly, unsure whether to be afraid or excited. He didn't know it yet, but this week with the alien cook would change his life in ways he could never imagine. The timid human had no idea what surprises awaited him, or what secrets this massive alien cook was hiding. And as the alien smiled mysteriously, Alex felt a shiver run down his spine. Something incredible was about to begin. The next morning, Alex woke up to a sound he had never heard before. It wasn't the usual beep of his alarm or the hum of the space station. It was a soft, melodic chime coming from the kitchen. He rubbed his eyes and slowly walked toward the noise. When he entered the kitchen, he froze. The massive alien cook was already there, moving gracefully around the room. Pots and pans floated in midair, chopping themselves and mixing ingredients on their own. Steam swirled in colorful patterns, forming shapes Alex couldn't recognize. It looked like magic or science beyond his understanding. "Good morning," he muttered. Still stunned, the alien cook only smiled, tilted her head, and continued her work. Today, she wasn't just cooking. She was transforming the kitchen into a tiny laboratory. Tiny lights hovered above the countertop, and strange tools hovered around her like obedient pets. Alex tried to help. He grabbed a carrot and held it out, hoping she would show him something simple. Instead, she flicked her fingers, and the carrot spun in the air, slicing itself perfectly into tiny cubes. Alex's jaw dropped. "Okay, that's actually amazing," he said. For the rest of the morning, the alien cook continued creating dishes that Alex couldn't even describe. One soup glowed softly, as if it held the light of a small star. Another dessert moved slightly on the plate, wiggling like it had a life of its own. Alex hesitated to taste anything at first, but curiosity got the better of him. Every bite was more incredible than the last, sweet, spicy, tangy, sometimes all at once. By midweek, Alex began noticing unexpected changes in himself. He felt more alert, stronger, and somehow, braver. Even small tasks seemed easier. He could barely explain it. But something in the alien cook's food was affecting him in ways he hadn't imagined. Each day brought a new surprise. She created meals that could repair tiny injuries, snacks that seemed to boost his energy instantly, and dishes that gave him visions of distant planets. Alex couldn't keep up, but he watched in awe as the timid human inside him slowly faded. On the fifth day, she prepared a massive feast. The kitchen was unrecognizable. Pots floated, lights hovered, and aromas from alien spices filled the air, making Alex's mouth water. He watched as the alien cook worked silently, moving faster than he could follow. When the first dish arrived at the table, Alex took a bite and then everything seemed to shift. The flavors exploded in his mouth, and he felt a strange surge of energy. almost like he could leap into the air or see through walls. He blinked rapidly, trying to understand what was happening. The alien cook's eyes glowed softly. She didn't say anything, but Alex knew one thing. This week had been more than just about food. She had been preparing him for something bigger. And as the last meal was served, Alex sat back in shock. He had no idea what would happen next. But one thing was certain. His life was about to change forever. Asterisk, the morning after the final feast. Alex woke up feeling different. His body felt lighter, his mind sharper, and his heart raced with a strange energy he had never felt before. The timid human he used to be seemed like a distant memory. He stumbled into the kitchen. And for the first time, the alien cook was already gone. The kitchen looked normal again. No floating pans, no glowing lights, no strange smells, but something lingered in the air, like a secret waiting to be discovered. On the counter lay a small, glowing orb, and a note written in symbols Alex didn't understand. He picked up the orb, and instantly, visions flashed in his mind. He saw distant galaxies, alien cities, and creatures that defied imagination. The orb hummed softly, and Alex realized it was a gift from the cook. Not just food, not just meals. She had unlocked something inside him. 4 days after, Alex experimented. He could sense the tiniest shifts in gravity, predict small accidents before they happened, and even understand alien languages he had never studied. The timid human who couldn't even cook an egg had been transformed. His apartment, once cluttered and dull, now shimmered with alien energy. Plants grew overnight, gadgets repaired themselves, and even the stove seemed to anticipate what he wanted to cook. But the biggest shock came when he returned to the space station market. People noticed him. Strangers stepped aside instinctively, and merchants whispered. Alex realized that the alien cook had not only changed him physically, but also marked him in a way that gave him presence, confidence, and influence. Then, on the 7th night, the orb pulsed again. The alien cook appeared not in person, but as a holographic figure hovering above the table. She smiled, her massive form shimmering with colors Alex couldn't name. "You've learned much in a week," she said, her voice like music mixed with static. "But your journey is just beginning." Alex felt a shiver run down his spine. He had started the week as a timid human, scared of life and unable to cook. Now, he held a power he barely understood and a gift that could change everything. Before he could ask a question, the hologram flickered and vanished. The orb's glow dimmed slightly, leaving him with a single thought. His life would never be ordinary again. Alex looked around his kitchen, then down at the orb. He smiled, a mixture of excitement and fear. The alien cook had disappeared, but her lessons, her magic, and her surprises remained. And deep inside, he knew this was only the beginning. Somewhere out in the vast galaxy, she was waiting for the right moment to return. And next time, Alex would be ready. The timid human had been transformed. The massive alien cook had left, but the universe itself now felt within his reach. If you liked the video, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.